Good morning. This is a test of the live stream. Just want to make sure that you have your audio and video properly configured. We will begin shortly. Mr. Griffin will join us around 9 a.m. So please be sure that you have your audio and your video set up properly and everyone can hear.
Good morning, Chilton County Schools, employees, faculty, staff, and anybody watching live on YouTube. Welcome to the 2018-2019 school year. I'm going to start off with something very important. We're going to open up in a word of prayer, so I'm going to do the prayer. We'll take just a second, and then we'll move forward. Dear God, we pray that you just be with us as we begin this new school year. Pray that you just hand of protection to be upon our school system, on our faculty, our staff, our students, and our community, that you would just bless us in ways that you've never blessed us before. In Jesus' name, amen. I want to open up with a few things just to thank folks. It has been a very smooth transition. For those of you who don't know, I took over as superintendent about 2 weeks ago upon the resignation of Mr. Glasscock, and it has been a very smooth transition. A big thank you to the central office staff, the Board of Education, and Mr. Glasscock for assisting in that transition. It has been very good, so positive that at times it has shocked me how things have gone so well. So I look forward to that. I want to thank the administrators who have diligently worked this summer to get their schools prepared, get hiring done, and just the countless other things that they've done. We met last week to get ready for the new school year, and they seem to be excited about what is going to be happening this year, and I'm looking forward to working with them as well. Thank you to the faculty and staff. I guess basically thank you for coming back to work this morning. So I know you were excited. I looked out the window this morning and I thought, what a wonderful, beautiful weather day to get us going. And so I was very thankful that we decided to do the in-service live online instead of having it at a location. And let me tell you a little bit about that. We were not planning on having a in-service this year. And I found out that we are legally required by state law to have an in-service. So those of you who have asked about that, that is the reason that we did that. It is required by state law that we present an in-service program, so we're meeting our requirement this morning. I chose, and unless we change our plans, we will continue to do this format for the next several years as I continue my term. I know some of you have reached out to me and said, well, I like going and meeting seeing everybody I didn't see over the summer and those kind of things. And for that, I apologize, but I just think this is the best way to address everybody and basically give you an opportunity to see what's going on, but at the same time give you an opportunity to work. So this morning when I looked out the window, I thought it worked out really well because trouncing around in the mud and the rain at Jeff State or at one of our campuses would not have been fun this morning. So we're doing this. The purpose of this is just basically to inform you about what's going on with the district. Share a few things with you, and then we'll cut this short this morning, and I'll let you get back to your staff meetings, your faculty meetings, and get going. Our purpose here in Chilton County Schools is to educate students, and we're going to work as a team. I want to remind you that we're going to follow policy and procedure, and please adhere to the chain of command. So those are very simple things. I want to create a very positive atmosphere for the system. All that we do is going to try to be positive. There will be problems that will arise, and we will deal with those accordingly. But just as a reminder that we are here to educate students, we're going to work as a team, follow our policy and procedure, and follow the chain of command, and it will all work itself out. Just an update on a couple of things that we've been doing over the course of the summer so that you'll be aware. The facilities are ready to go. Big shout out to the maintenance department and Mr. Freddie Smith for getting those schools ready to open up next week, and they do a really good job, and I appreciate that. The central office, I can't say enough about what they've done to make this transition complete. The finance department has worked diligently in personnel, getting folks hired and ready to go. So as of this morning, they reminded me we're starting the new clock-in system, so please make sure that you clocked in. I clocked in myself here about 15 minutes ago, so everybody will be doing that, so please adhere to that. We hired a new child nutrition director, had an open house this week to introduce her. That is Miss Tasha Hayes. We're excited to have her on board, and we're ready to go. So food will be ready to be prepared and served to the students next week. Transportation is ready to roll, 100+ bus routes. Big shout out to those bus drivers and those folks who are ready to run. Was very thankful this morning that we were not starting school today with the road conditions that we had this morning. So we will prayerfully hope that next week when we do start school, we'll have sunshine and a beautiful day to get school started. Just a very serious update as far as school safety is concerned. That has been a major topic over the last, the last several years, but especially last year with everything that was going on. We hope and pray that we don't have any tragedies here, but I want to commend the Board of Education and Mr. Glasscock for diligently putting in place our safety plans. We had a meeting last week with all law enforcement officers in the county who are going to be providing supervision to our schools. So we will have a law enforcement officer in each school campus. We're working with the municipalities, with all the towns that are assisting us with that: Maplesville, Thorsby, Jemison, Clanton, and then there'll be county deputies at Isabella and Verbena. Clanton schools will have 2 law enforcement officers. They'll rotate among the 4 schools. We've already discussed that with them. And then Jemison will also have 2 law enforcement officers there who will rotate among those 4 campuses. So we're very excited about that. We are in the process of making the facility safer. We've actually got drawings and have already talked to the administrators about what we're going to do to make it more difficult for anyone to get into the school. So we're basically making it safer, and we will continue to do that. The safety plans are very important. I want to reiterate to you this. We will be following those safety plans. We will be doing training this week. Please take that very seriously. I shared this with the principals. It is my hope that we never have anything happen, but I would hope that if something does happen, you would be able to say, I did everything that I could possibly do to protect your child, yourself, or anybody in the school. So let's make sure we do all that we can to be as safe as possible. I know some of those things are going to be inconvenient because of the way things have been done in the past, but making sure doors are locked, making sure doors are shut, 5 to 10 seconds of inconvenience could save someone's life. So please make sure you adhere to that strictly. District accreditation. We are in the process of district accreditation. That will involve a lot of people. Currently, the district itself is not accredited, but we have begun that process. Ms. Adrian Dennis and the central office staff have been working on that, and so we are in the process of that. So when you hear those words come out of your administrators' mouths, that is what we're talking about. That will be through advanced education, and we will be doing that and hopefully have that completed by December. So anything that you can assist with that, you'll be receiving trainings, already have received trainings, being observed, those kind of things. That is a positive thing for the district. It's not a we got you kind of thing. It is a improvement process. So if we're doing something that can be improved, then that's the point of it. So I think it'll be a very positive thing. We started facility assessments yesterday. Myself, the maintenance supervisor, and the principals are meeting on each school campus and looking at those facilities and looking to see what their needs are, their wants, and their wish list. So we met with Jemison principals yesterday. They shared those things. We'll be meeting with Clanton principals this afternoon and looking to see exactly what needs to be done and what things that we can do within financial constraints to make our facilities better. So very excited about that. Let me share this with you because this is a big issue. Weather, okay? When it comes to making a weather call, I'll just be honest with you, I am not God. So we will make the best decision that we can possibly make. Half of you will like that decision, half of you will not. We have to do what's in the best interest of the students and the best interest of the faculty and staff, and I will err on the side of caution each time. That does not mean that we will get out every time the wind blows in Oklahoma, but we will, if there's a situation where we need to do something in the interest of safety, we will make a call either to delay school, get out of school, or cancel school. Your input is needed, but ultimately that is the call of the superintendent and the safety resource folks in the county. So please be aware that we'll make the best decision possible, but that from time to time, we'll probably make a mistake. We'll get out of school on the day the sun's shining, or we'll come to school when it's raining. That is not my intention. We're going to do what's in the best interest of the safety of the students, so, and you as a faculty and staff and administration. So just wanted to address that. I am encouraging the central office staff to visit the schools. It will be in a positive manner. We want to see the good things going on in the schools. It is not to watch or catch you doing something wrong. It's in a positive way. I've already been informed by several lunchroom staffs that the days that I'm supposed to come and eat breakfast with them and eat lunch with them. So we're going to be in your schools just to be there to say, hey, you're doing a good job. You need anything? It's going to be a very positive thing. And if you need anything from us as central office or mayor superintendent, please feel free to reach out, within the confines of the chain of command and policies and procedures. I guess that's all I've got. I had planned about a 3-hour presentation, but I cut it down to about 10 to 15 minutes. I shared that with some administrators yesterday, and they said they thought that would be very good to cut that down to that. So we're very excited about getting started for the school year. Hope you have a great day, and let's have a safe and productive school year. Thank you.